Acids and bases, they're not just topics from high school chemistry, they're fundamental forces that shape the world we live in. From the fizz in your soda to the balance of life in your bloodstream, acids and bases are everywhere, quietly orchestrating the processes that keep our world running. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of acids and bases, exploring what they are, how they work, and the incredible roles they play in our daily lives, nature, and industry. Let's start with the basics. What exactly are acids and bases? Acids are substances that release hydrogen ions, or protons, when dissolved in water. These protons are what give acids their sour taste and their ability to corrode materials. Bases, on the other hand, are substances that accept hydrogen ions. They feel slippery, taste bitter, and can neutralize acids in chemical reactions. Together, acids and bases create the pH scale, a measurement system that tells us how acidic or basic a substance is. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14, with acids on the lower end, bases on the higher end, and neutral substances like water right in the middle at a pH of 7. This simple scale is the key to understanding a vast array of natural and industrial processes. Let's look at acids first. They're not just in your lab, they're in your kitchen, your body, and even your environment. Citric acid, for example, gives lemons and oranges their tangy flavor. Acetic acid is what makes vinegar so sharp. And in your stomach, hydrochloric acid helps break down food, aiding digestion and nutrient absorption. But acids aren't always friendly. They can be powerful and even dangerous. Sulfuric acid, for instance, is one of the most widely used industrial chemicals, involved in producing everything from fertilizers to batteries. It's also incredibly corrosive, capable of eating through metal and organic material alike. But acids also play a more subtle role in the environment. Rainwater naturally contains a small amount of carbonic acid from dissolved carbon dioxide, but when pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides mix with water vapor in the atmosphere, they form sulfuric and nitric acids, creating acid rain. Acid rain can have damaging effects on ecosystems, leaching essential minerals from the soil, and harming aquatic life by lowering the pH of lakes and rivers. Now, let's turn to bases. While they don't get as much attention as acids, they're just as important. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is a base you've probably used in cooking or cleaning. It's great at neutralizing odors and can even put out small grease fires. Stronger bases, like sodium hydroxide, are used in industrial applications to make soap, paper, and textiles. They're also important in the production of biodiesel and in the oil industry, where they help remove impurities from crude oil. Bases are also crucial in our bodies. The pH of our blood is tightly regulated to stay around 7.4, which is slightly basic. This balance, known as acid-base homeostasis, is essential for the proper function of enzymes, oxygen transport, and other biological processes. If the pH of your blood strays too far from this range, it can lead to serious health issues. Acidosis, where the blood becomes too acidic, and alkalosis, where the blood becomes too basic, can both be life-threatening conditions. When acids and bases meet, something magical happens: neutralization. This chemical reaction produces water and a salt, balancing out the properties of both substances. A classic example is mixing vinegar and baking soda. The acid in vinegar reacts with the base in baking soda to release carbon dioxide gas, creating that iconic bubbling and fizzing. The reaction produces sodium acetate, the salt, water, and carbon dioxide, which escapes as gas. This simple reaction is not only fun but is a fundamental example of how acids and bases interact. But the interaction between acids and bases doesn't stop at simple lab demonstrations. In nature, these reactions have profound impacts. For instance, our digestive systems rely on acids and bases to break down food and absorb nutrients. In the stomach, hydrochloric acid helps break down proteins, while in the intestines, bile, which is slightly basic, neutralizes stomach acids to protect the delicate lining of the intestines. This acid-base balance is essential to the proper functioning of our gastrointestinal system. In agriculture, the role of acids and bases can't be overstated. Soil pH determines the availability of nutrients to plants. Most plants prefer a slightly acidic to neutral soil, but some, like blueberries, thrive in more acidic soil. If the soil is too acidic or too basic, plants may struggle to absorb vital nutrients, leading to poor growth. Farmers often adjust the pH of their soil using lime, which is alkaline, or sulfur, which is acidic, ensuring optimal conditions for crop growth. Acids and bases also play an integral role in environmental chemistry. The oceans, for example, have a naturally basic pH, which helps maintain a stable environment for marine life. However, the rising levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere are leading to more CO2 being absorbed by the oceans, forming carbonic acid. This is causing ocean acidification, a growing problem that threatens marine ecosystems, particularly coral reefs and shellfish. The shells of marine creatures like clams and oysters are made of calcium carbonate, which dissolves in more acidic water, threatening their survival and the biodiversity of marine ecosystems. In addition to the biological and environmental aspects, acids and bases are crucial in industrial processes. One of the most important reactions involving acids and bases is neutralization. For example, in wastewater treatment, sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid is often added to neutralize the alkaline substances in the water, making it safe to release into the environment. In the production of soap, sodium hydroxide reacts with fats to form soap in a process called saponification. In textiles, acids are used to dye fabrics, creating vibrant colors that last. Historically, the study of acids and bases has driven some of the most significant advancements in chemistry. Ancient alchemists experimented with acids to dissolve metals, and their discoveries laid the groundwork for modern science. In the 17th century, Robert Boyle introduced the concept of acids and bases, and later, scientists like Svante Arrhenius and Gilbert Lewis developed theories to explain their behavior. Even today, research into acids and bases continues to unlock new possibilities. From developing sustainable chemical processes to understanding the chemistry of extraterrestrial environments, the study of acids and bases remains a cornerstone of scientific discovery. Acids and bases are everywhere in our world, and the chemistry behind them is more complex and crucial than we often realize. They shape our health, our environment, and the industries that fuel our modern world. Whether you're using vinegar to clean, adjusting your garden soil, or understanding the complex processes in your body, acids and bases are quietly influencing everything around you. So, next time you pour yourself a soda, wash your hands with soap, or visit the doctor, take a moment to appreciate the hidden chemistry of acids and bases. They're far more than just classroom concepts. They're the unsung heroes of the chemical world, enabling life and industry to thrive. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more science content, and share this video with anyone who's curious about the fascinating world of acids and bases. Leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation.